drop.
What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. That's a smashing touch to get him away. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. And this is Inzaghi. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Shoots! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's a sharp pass. Raul. Here's Messi. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And now here's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Good effort from distance.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
The Palm are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. Can he get onto this? That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard gets it away. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kalulu. Can he get it through?
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Beckham. Well played. made. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, nicely intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a super give and go. Neymar has it out wide, and Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
1 minute at a
This isn't
time.
the best. And it's Hazard. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Neymar. Number 19. It's the start of the second half. Number 9.
Paul can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 24, Messi.
Well, saw that coming.
That was well played, well struck.
Rashford. Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7, Fernando Torres.
Rijkaard.
Number 15, Alejandro Bastón.
Rummenigge.
Number 5,
Olise. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. That's tidy. It's Neymar! He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, super find. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The movement is slick, the speed is slick. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a terrific header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. That is expertly dealt with. Can he fit it? And one more try! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Fernando Torres has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So, third corner of the game. And in into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well played. Important challenge, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That looks a decent ball. Beckham. Quick look, then plays it in. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Olise.
Has been indicated.
Ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be...
It's a call on you. It's clear that
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but...
Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chooses to go crossfield. It's a pretty loose pass. That's going to go a long way. And it's Serginho. And he's gone backward here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Neymar plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Bruyne! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's anyone's ball now. And the shot! Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That has been cut short. That is a little undercooked. Park Ji-sung. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a good ball out wide. That's a throw. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Bale. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. is the team's great visionary. Looking for options for movement. Owen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Guardiola. Bale. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That has been slung wide. That pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Although defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Picks out brilliantly. Goes for a shot. It's a goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Paul certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep closing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. We expected better, and so did he. Beckham. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. No, it's Cavani. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. He's had a shot! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Gonzalez. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! Nice control. He is through here. And that is Snuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. Gonzalez. Fiore. Can he get it through? No, it's Cavani. And he's Cavani! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cavani really must be thinking what he had to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the ball is out of play. Ambitious ball here. That was good alertness. Kunde. Cavani. Oh, it's come to nothing. Batistuta might just make this. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Nepal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Beckham. Cavani. Good read, needed to be.
2 added minutes has
Keep
been
the ball
indicated.
and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real...
Envious of the glimmer of hope gives me.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. With the game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things on the way. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He went for the curler. Saliba. He's through. Haaland! Oh, Barcelona! First blood drawn. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. That has ended up in no man's land. Kupchu. Now it's Haaland. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aims beyond the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here.
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Haaland. Kukçu, he is onto this. No way through. And here's Kukçu. Elects to cross. Albert Ferrer finds himself offside. Rijkaard tries to play it through.
2 added minutes has
And
been
there's the
indicated.
shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. That has been slung wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break.
Attendees, this is a lost children's.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to
make his way
complain
to
about
the
or worry
division.
about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now he's got space here. It's a good spell of possession, this. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
And this is Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's good vision. He's being urged, and a chance! It's there! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. Kukçu. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 20. Didier Drogba.
Beckham.
Number 8.
Riker. He is always looking to break lines. Shifted it to the flank. Fernando Torres. And he's onside. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Back into the middle. And this is Drogba. Oh, super ball. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Deftly away.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
3 minutes
Neymar.
time.
Threads one in. Albert Ferrer. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That